Hey guys, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Rise from the Ashes. Last time we ran out of time. We didn't completely run out of time, I stopped it right before, but let's go. Order, order, order! So, are we to believe then that the victim whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman? Do not be misled, Your Honor. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? The defense has merely demonstrated that possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Why are you so confident, huh, Edgy? Officer Meekins, please testify about this. You have confidence in the craziest guy, Edgeworth. Sir? Me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this a joke? Very well, begin your testimony. Mystery Man Dos, I guess. There's one other thing that proves that man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When an ID card is used, there is a record of it. At that time of the crime, the detective had used his card. An ID card report, I see. I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. Who's that 77777777? Yeah. The ID used at 514 is that of the victim. 7. Just before the crime, Yes, without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why were there so few people using the room? This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases? Extremely violent cases involving police staff. Just hearing that makes my hair stand on my end. Me too, although it doesn't make much of a difference. There were only a few cases up for transfer there, and most were cleared up by noon. Right. I see. Now let us move on to the cross-examination. Mystery Man 2. Man, we're so cool. Sorry, like when I say weird, I mean like Phoenix Wright and Edgeworth. They're so cool. Like, gosh, dang, son. I don't even know how to describe it. There's one thing that proves that man was Detective Goodman, sir. Well, that's just a like opening statement. We don't really press that. To enter evidence room, one must ID card. Okay. Is that card hanging from your neck one of those ID cards? These ID cards? Yes, sir. This card right next to my cuff, sir. Where's this cuff? Oh, I keep it right here so I don't ever forget it. But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out in the open like that? Maybe I should wear it around my neck. Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck in my car door? When I get out, well, the remaining time my ID card gets stuck. Instead of the door closing, my ID card chokes me. Maybe I should just leave this one alone. At any rate, each police officer has only one ID card. Both the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this. Please proceed with your testimony. When the ID card is used, there is a record of it. Yeah, we saw it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used this card. Mr. Wright, what do you think? I'm confused. What? The problem with this ID card testimony is far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this. You're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's show them what we've got. There's one thing that we didn't press the last one though, because I didn't think there was anything to press on, but maybe there was. When that guitar is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card. Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled a knife on you. Yes, sir. He didn't show me any ID card, sir. Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he had his ID card, all he had to do was show it to you. There wouldn't be any reason to draw a knife. Maybe he's just panicked. Everything stems from contradiction. Let's point them out. Mr. Wright, what do you think? I'm confused. What? Oh, that's fine. Let's get out of here. The one thing that proves the man was to enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When ID card is used, there's record of it. Let's see what we have. My belly hurts from eating the pizza because it's only 10 in the morning. No, I think that probably lags. Wait a minute, maybe he lost his ID. A half-written document, the date was 2/21 to be submitted to the chief. Oh, that makes sense. Cause look at, he's like crossing out his ID card. Cause he had to put his ID, but he lost his ID, so he doesn't know the second number. So he's like, I don't know. Gah! So that's kind of difficult, right? Maybe this is it, or I'm just crazy. Come on here, chinny boy. Boom, chinny boy. Wait one moment, Officer Meekins. I'm not gonna wink, sir. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene. That makes sense. No, not that crime scene. When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene, the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card. A lost item report? It's only half completed. But it shows that Detective Goodman has lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess, you believe this something to be his ID card, right? I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Order! Order! So now, what does this all mean? It can only mean one thing. It doesn't require much thought. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card. Order! 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 Does this prosecution have a response? Oh, he doesn't! Oh crap. He does. I've only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Bravo. Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes. What's he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder. That is, well, I guess that's right. I like his cheesy face, like, yeah, I guess that's right. Pretty good, aren't I? Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago you seemed content to be pointing at your fingers around. This isn't good. Well, well, it seems you finally realize exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove. Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth. The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in the video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place at the police department at the 5:15 on the day of the crime. So the real crime could only take place in one location, the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The murderer being Miss Lana Skye, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness. Observe the moment the defendant used the murder weapon. Ah! Ah! Crap. At least there's like not a lot of endings to this. I think there's only one way you could play this game, and otherwise I'll be in deep crap. I lose every time. I knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning. The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered, and where did this person disappear to? However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman. Oof. Just so, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, you have to do something, or else Lana. What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? Oh, fudge sakes. Let's object. We always have to object, because we are the voice of unreasonable, but we are the voice of justice. One moment, Your Honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven. Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. Yeah, but still related. I mean, come on. It's Goodman in two places. Someone faked it. It has to be like... There's answers here somewhere. Oh yeah, see? That thing's there. That cloth that's hanging out. For sure, or whatever it is. However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Boom. Shakalaka. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. Oh yeah, it can't be coming from one hand. That'd be nuts. The defense demands further explanation into the truth of the matter. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, never mind. Yes, Your Honor. I thought it came something like, no. If this court was to examine this further, other witnesses would be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared? I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witness for this incident. This just might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand. Oh, can we do that? Mr. Wright, do you mean... Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness. Oh? Whom do you have in mind? I don't think we ever did this in our life, because we don't... This is kind of like split. Us being the prosecuting, because we're accusing someone now of something, huh? This is weird. I don't have a good feeling about this. Someone we have a reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests to hear this person's name. Before deciding whether or not to comply... Very well then, Mr. Wright. This person whom you would have testify. What is his or her name? Oh, Jake Marshall. I'm sorry, buddy boy. Emma! Let's get it. What? Alright. Well, if anything, if he didn't do it, he would at least see it, I think, because he is the security guard guy. Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? I can't let him know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agrees to the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare. Very well. The court will now take a 30-minute recess while the witnesses supponenated. I don't even know how to read that. Will the judge prosecution please prepare the witness during this time? We will, Your Honor. Court in recess. Whew. Crazy, huh, Lana? With your awesome outfit, you look more like a military general or something rather than a prosecuting officer. February 24th, 11:32 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Hopefully we can get through this real fast. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright? Huh? What do you mean? You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out. I haven't figured anything out. Lana, you're the one who knows everything. Emma? You always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you. I don't recall ever asking for his protection. How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me? Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later. You don't have to. Oh, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? Oh, poor guy. He's just like, I didn't want to... You've got a lot of nerve, pal, making Detective run all around while on duty. And to top it all off, you call me here? I've seen happier people at funerals. Sorry, Detective. You better be, pal. Hey! 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 I didn't see you there, Miss Guy. That's okay. So, have you brought what I asked? Oh, what has she asked for? We'll tune in next time. It's kind of a cliffhanger. I don't think it is a cliffhanger. I don't know what she's asking. Wait, she requested this? Okay, never mind. Tune in next time for more Phoenix Wright 30. We're running on time again, like usual. 何？それは